In this video, let's discuss how to find the roots or how to solve the quadratic equation using factoring method naman. Now, kung naalala ninyo, nung grade 8, meron tayong ways to factor a general trinomial. Okay, so i-factor lang natin ito. Now, may mga pinaalala akong mga keywords. Yung unang set of keywords natin ay positive, add, and like sign. Then yung pangalawang set of keywords natin is negative, minus, and unlike sign. Okay. So, proceed tayo sa example na to. Say you have daw po a square minus a minus 2 is equal to 0. Ang laging unang magtitingnan ay naka-standard form na ba yung quadratic equation natin or nasa form na ba siya nung ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Wait. Ayan. So, nasa form na ba siya nung ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0 bago ka mag-factor. So, since itong example natin, a square minus a minus 2 is equal to 0, lahat naman ng quadratic, linear, at constant term ay nasa left side ng equation, pwede na tayo mag-proceed sa factoring. Sabi ko nga, lagi nyo titingnan, constant term. Since your constant term is negative, punta tayo dito sa keyword na to. So, negative minus unlike. So, iisip ka ng number na kapag tinimes mo, 2, pag pinag-minus mo, is coefficient ng linear term, which is 1. May invisible 1 dyan. So, dalawang number na pag pinag-multiply natin ay 2 at pag pinag-minus natin ay 1. Sa totoo lang, dalawa lang naman, ang factors lang naman ng 2 ay 2 and 1. So, if pinactor natin to, you will have a, then here, equals 0. Isang 2, isang 1. So, sa keyword natin, nagamit na natin ito, sa ito, doon na tayo sa unlike sign. So, kapag unlike sign, gaya ng sabi ko, isang positive at isang negative yung binomial natin. So, ang magde-decide is your linear term. Since negative yung linear term, yung higher value natin, yun yung magiging kapareho niya, which is yung 2. So, a minus 2, then this will be positive 1. Isang negative, isang positive kapag itong set yung pinag-uusapan natin. Then, once ma-factor na natin siya, gamit na tayo ng zero product property, you will have a sub 1 minus 2 is equal to 0, and a sub 2 plus 1 is equal to 0. So, transpose lang natin or lipat lang natin yung negative 2 sa kabilang side and yung positive 1 sa kabilang side. So, you will have a sub 1 equals positive 2 and a sub 2 equals negative 1. And these are the roots of the quadratic equation. Ganun lang. Let's try natin yung number 4. So, number 4 is, dito na lang tayo. X squared plus x equals 20. Gaya ng sabi ko, check mo muna kung nasa standard form. So, wala siya sa standard form since yung constant term ay nasa right side ng equation. Lipat mo muna siya sa kabila. So, you will have x squared plus x. Lipat may positive 20 sa kabila, magiging negative 20 is equal to 0. Once na nasa ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0 na form na siya, pwede na tayong mag-factor. Tignan si constant term. Constant term is negative, so dun pa rin tayo sa set na ito. So, negative minus unlike. Iisip tayo ng factors ng 20 na kapag pinag-minus pinag-times natin ay 20 at pag pinag-minus natin ay magre-result sa coefficient ng linear term which is the invisible one again. So that is, ano yung factors ba ng 20? Marami, no? So pwede tayo mag-start sa 1 and 20, 2 and 10, 4 and 5. So, pag minus sila natin, 20 minus 1 is 19, so hindi pwede. 10 minus 2 is 8. So, hindi rin pwede. And 5 minus 4 is 1. So, ang gagamitin natin ay 5 and 4. So, you will have x, 5 dito, then x, then 4 dito, is equal to 0. Unlike sign, so isang positive, isang negative. Tingin lagi sa linear term. Kung positive to, yung mas mataas na value, that is 5, yung kapareho niya. Dito kanina, ang mas mataas na value ay yung 2. Kaya, ito yung kapareho ng ating linear term. Ganun din dito. Okay? So, dito, si 4 naman yung negative. Then, apply again the zero product property. You will have x sub 1 plus 5 is equal to 0. And x sub 2 minus 4 is equal to 0. Transpose lang or lipat lang itong positive 5 sa yung negative 4. So, you will have x sub 1 equals negative 5 and x sub 2 equals positive 4. These are the roots of the quadratic equation. Last example. Angat ko lang Copy ko lang ito. Okay. Last example natin. This is x squared minus 22x equals negative 120. So, check mo muna palagi kung nasa form na ba siya ng ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So, obviously, your constant term is in the right side of the equation. So, lipat mo lang. Mamanipulate mo lang yung equation. So, you will have x squared minus 22x. Lipat mo yung negative 120. You will have positive 120 is equal to 0. Then, in this case, your constant term is positive. So, since positive siya, ang keyword mo nang gagamitin ay yung first set natin ng keyword, which is positive, add, and like sign. So, positive is constant term. So, positive na yung set ng keywords na gagamitin natin. So, in this case, mag-iisip ka ng number na kapag binultiply natin ay 120, at pag inad naman natin ay, tingin ulit sa linear term, is equals to 22. So, hindi ko na iisa-isahin kasi hahaba yung ano. Pero this is, think of two numbers na pag minultiply mo 120 at pag pinag-add ay 22. And that is 10 and, 10 and 12. 10 and 12. Since 12 times 10 is 120 and 12 plus 10 is 22. So, ang last keyword mo is like. Dito, hindi na siya magkaiba ng sign. Pareho na siya. So, kung ano man sign ng middle term, which is negative, ito na yung sign ng pareho. So, apply ulit the zero product property. X sub 1 minus 12 equals 0. And x sub 2 minus 10 is equal to 0. Lipat lang ito sa kabilang side. Ito rin sa kabilang side. So, you will have x sub 1 equals 12. And x sub 2 equals positive 10. And these are the roots of this equation.